confusing.
I've got you guys muted in appear in.
Wait, say again.
You guys are good. Do whatever. I've muted you guys in appear in,
It's
so just talk and mumble.
How do we do this every week yet mess it up every week? It's
Because different people are in charge every week. No
I
2
know.
weeks are the same.
No 2
Welcome
weeks
to
are the
Strats
same.
Chat.
All right, I'm going to open the thing here, and we will start taking entries as people come in. If more people come in, we'll take more entries, and we will.
I do have one item to give away also, so if you wouldn't mind kind of randoming
Okay,
that
yeah,
for me, that'd be great.
we can hook that up afterwards. That's a good point. Or you can just RNG it or something, whatever you prefer. All right, who's leading this shindig today? Since we do it differently every time. Speaking of doing it differently,
Well, we normally kind of just start out. We've kind of changed it a lot lately too. And now we're kind of looking at our IPs and seeing who's out here and what's important. Kind of going from there. I mean, obviously, I think Albion Online is important.
Should probably talk about that.
Hell yeah. Do you want to open with that?
go for it.
Okay, so I've been on Albion Online pretty much all day. Only got about.
When did you wake up?
Wake up. No, I got off of work, did PT, got home, and have been on since.
Driz works the
Nice.
night shift right now.
Ah,
I work
even
night
better.
shift. I took maybe a 30-minute nap. I've been up for about 31 hours.
You were the
Nice.
man.
Hardcore.
Do you have your sock ready?
But it's amazing. The changes that they made from last alpha to this alpha were immediate right off the bat. The style from last time carried over. It still looks amazing. Very well put together. The map is different from last time, so this was interesting. Last time I only remember there being one starting place. This time there's 3 or 4, but it's still very easy to get from a different starting place to where we ended up putting our guild island. So even with people starting in different areas, it's really easy to get to each other. Right now we have about 25 to 30 members in the guild. Now we've been pulling a few from in-game as well. So very active. We already have the guild island up. Many buildings are built. A lot of them have been upgraded already. I mean, it's just flowing so nicely. We've already grouped together, ran around, did some dungeons. It's been pretty amazing first day, and we're trying to get it so that when everybody comes in tomorrow, we'll be able to just gear them up instantly and just keep moving ahead.
Good deal. Is this, forgive my ignorance here, does this carry over or is this alpha going to be reset? Are we that close to actual launch?
It's gonna be reset because it is an alpha. That was I might have messed up, and I created the guild Strats with just a random symbol because I thought we could change it after creating the guild. Turns out you can't, so we had to create a new guild. So we're now Stratsco. But I talked to one of the game devs, and he was saying that for the alpha, it's not a big deal for them, so they're not really going to do anything about it. But if it happened like in beta or live, it would be taken care of immediately. Because obviously right now they're more worried about bugs and stuff like that, which I understand.
Yeah, the only downside to that is that their Albion is currently, for some, I don't know why, they're listing the guilds in order of creation date. So like we're number 4, which is amazing if you click the guild roster. But unfortunately, that's the guild that no one is in and no one can invite to or accept invites to.
Yeah,
So there's
'cause
probably like so many people that read the newsletter, open the guild thing and say, oh, there it is, apply. And then they never hear back.
Ouch.
which really just makes me want to jump out the window.
Yeah, I asked them to just shut down, delete the whole guild, and they were like, "That's more than you would think." And I'm like, I understand you have other stuff going on, but like, there's people trying to get into that guild now. That there's literally nobody in there. We all left the guild, but it didn't disband. So that, I mean,
Yeah,
it is what
it's
it is.
definitely a bug. I mean, should probably report it as a bug, as a good alpha tester, because that's what we're really here for. Everybody is to test, not to play. I know no one. The concept of alpha testing and beta testing has completely gone out the window. I know Auth agrees.
Wait, whose fault is that? Is that us as the end user, or is it the developer's fault?
It's a
probably the
cooperative
developer's
effort.
fault, right?
I-
You know, we share mutual like guilt because we as a gaming society have shown we are willing to pay that money to test the game.
Right.
That's a sound point. I mean, Auth, you don't make very many of them, but that is a sound point.
Well, I mean, I'm not a robot. I can't be expected to, get it all right.
I will say though, for the first day of alpha, there's been very little problems at all. There's been a little bit of rubber banding, and I had like one moment of pure server lag, but other than that, it hasn't dropped nothing. It's been pretty good.
How is the game in a whole? I know you played the other alphas and whatnot, but this time around you said 30 plus people. They're playing with you. We've got an active forums all day long. Mumble's been off the chain. How is it playing it? Let me live vicariously through you, brother.
It's amazing to be able to. I mean, everybody's working together right now. The thing with like building on the Guild Island is it takes a lot of materials, and one person doing it would take forever. And I mean, it's been amazing. We get new guys in, and right away they're like, "Oh, what blah." Sorry, I can't talk.
Wow.
What materials do you need? And they'll just bring it over right away, and just with barely any push or anything, it's just a machine that's working very well already. And I mean, this is our first day, and most of the guys that have come in for this game are new Strats members. Literally came in these past couple of days just for this, just for Albion, and everybody's just working so well together. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. The last alpha was just me and Wayward, and I had a lot of fun just doing that. But with all these people and everything, it just makes the experience so much better. And I'm really happy that we're able to do this time.
That does sound awesome. And keep in mind, we all came here for one thing or another at one time.
Right.
I would like to bring up a point though. I'm playing this game. This is my first day, and I'm really enjoying it. This is looking a little reminiscent of how Arcade started, where we had a lot of people coming in, and then things sort of fell apart, which, that's part of the game too. It didn't go well. So, we really need to kind of keep a handle on things and make sure that, I know this lasts for a month or so, and then it's going to have a cool down period of who knows how long before maybe beta starts or another alpha period, whatever. But we're going to have to kind of watch it and make sure that the hype doesn't die down too much, or we keep a handle on the members to stay around.
I think that's an interesting point that actually was discussed almost ad nauseum in the leadership channels following Arcage, when we had an Arcage flare up here in Strats. There was a combination of things that led to it. One of them being that Arcage really didn't live up to a lot of people's expectations, looking at you, Wildstar. But also, there was some major growing pains going on within the leadership at that time here at the community, and we've gotten through a lot of that. So I don't think you're going to see any major debacle the way we had with Arcage. There was a lot of factors that all just kind of imploded all in one go, but we've worked, we've talked, we've planned and discussed how to mitigate a lot of that. So I don't think we're going to see anything quite that disastrous. Also, this game looks a lot better than Arcage. Sorry if you play Arcage, but seriously, it does.
I got one
Yeah.
question. Oh, go ahead, Vicino.
No, I didn't really have anything to say of value. I was just going to agree and buttress Oth's points. I think we learned from the Arcade experience, and I think we've applied it in a lot of ways to the other games that have come after it.
One of the things that I think is going to help immensely is the fact that we have so much more content on here now, and the new game hypes and the updates on all kinds of games and every which facet of gaming is going to keep a lot of these people that are coming in and making these introduction threads. If they come in here, poke around just a little bit, they'll see some sort of game they're interested in. That might lead them to stay.
Well, and that's a lot to do with, where we are as a community at this point. I mean, with Arcade was only the second game outside of the original founding game that this community came from. And that first game that we tried to branch into, for a lot of reasons, didn't go amazingly well. So we had a lot of growing pains. And now that we have been established, we've been around for a little over a year now, there is a lot of content on the site. And there's a lot of good people that have, really settled in and made this one of their e-homes. Or internet homes. So what do you call it? I like e-home. I went with it. So I think we're in a lot better position just as a community to get retention. Also, we didn't give away, how many Arcade keys did we give away and just
200.
jacked it?
Yeah.
God, that was the worst thing we've ever done. That was a terrible idea.
That was terrible. Yeah. Well, I think that may be an indicator of the game's success. It's like that. Here's 200 keys to give away. It was the same model as Albion, so I mean, it could have gone the same way, but I think Albion is more confident in the game's success.
Well, I'll have to say that Arcade lost me when they made me put a horse in my backpack and carry it across the street. I was done.
Wait,
Well,
am I to believe you
Albion
actually
has a lot of
installed
that.
it? I don't believe you actually installed
Right, that's true.
Arcade.
How would you know? Did you even install the game?
Okay.
You just
YouTube
spent-
video.
All right.
Tommy
No,
thought that was the game. Like
I-
putting
I-
in your credit card number and looking at the email receipt, he thought that was Arcade.
Tell you what, the devs won that round.
that's half the games I play lately. No, but and Dynamo, you actually made some great points, and I just want to let you know that you're the best around.
Thank you for
You're the
that.
best around.
I'm not the only one.
Take Domo down.
You guys are gonna get our stream shut down.
Oh yeah, too accurate. Copyright infringement.
I know, we're gonna get flagged. Every time I sing, I think I sing at least once a stream, and you guys make that same joke.
It's the joke that never dies.
Just like you being an AI.
That's not a
Right,
joke. That's
exactly.
the real
Yeah,
I'm
shit.
that's not a
embracing.
joke.
I changed my title today to Optimus Prime. And,
By the
Oh, look at that.
yeah,
and we should, you know what? We should talk about the title change. Well, we'll go down the post afterwards. Are we good on Albion? We can always come back to it.
I'm
if
just
we
gonna
take too
throw
long, they're
one
just gonna
more
leave the
thing.
play.
That's true. Yeah.
I just want to say, because I know not everybody is a huge group player, but this game definitely incorporates group play and single play. I can go off and do my own thing for a little bit and then come back and play with the guild, and it doesn't change the experience really.
I played a game
Noted.
not too long ago that was really made you wish you could really play with other players, and it was called The Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh man, the Elder Scrolls Online. There's a lot of talk in the chat about the Elder Scrolls Online. Ah,
Yeah.
memories.
The only problem though is it made you want to play with other people, but then would put you right there, right on the edge, and then say, "Fuck you, you're not doing it.
Yeah.
You're instanced." All right, let's
All right,
talk
let's
about
go
the.
real quickly through these things, and then we'll give away some keys. What do you think?
Let's talk about the proposition leet.
Yes, Proposition 1337. So I've been doing some thinking about how we structure the categories, and I'm thinking that when we originally set out, as I explained in the post, when we set out to do this, I don't feel like we really looked at how people's mental model was aligning to like what they're playing. We were just like, oh, how do you categorize games? And then we went to Steam. And for those of you that weren't with us, what we used to have is every time there was a new game, we would create a category for it, and that just got to be unsustainable.
A hot mess is
So-
the word you're looking for.
Yeah, yes.
You know, you say we would create a category, but we'd bring it up, and you would talk us out of why we don't need a category for that.
Yeah, do we
Well,
really need
yeah,
a
I was
category
just trying
for
to
this
keep it
MMO that
under
like
control.
half the community is playing? I mean, do we really need it?
we really need it.
I'm running out of color schemes. Damn it! It's all about swatches
Right,
with you.
yeah. So I was looking at some other forums. I was looking at some other things, and I've been thinking a lot about this at work, actually, like how to align navigation to mental models. And I think that what we need to be asking ourselves is what people answer when you ask them what type of game this is. And they're not answering action or adventure or whatever. They're answering, most of what I hear is that's an MMO or an FPS or whatever. And what's interesting is one of the arguments that I think even I made originally was like, what happens when you have an MMO FPS? Like, what category does that go in? And I think that the community, or at least in my mind, when someone asks me what type of game that is, I think I make a decision on that, and it's probably pretty close to what other people say.
So we're going to have a early access. That's what a lot of people play is early access.
Early, right? Early access. We'll have an alpha, an early access category. Yeah, that would be everything.
No, it's a
my-
very valid point.
Yeah. So the proposition is essentially we would kill a lot of the categories. We would make a general would be still like a catch-all gaming thing. We would make like an FPS category, an MMO category, and a MOBA category, and that's it. I think that's all we need for now. Someone brought up the suggestion of making subcategories. We can do that, and we explored that before. I think if it really makes sense, we should entertain that option. But I would be as conservative as I am, as Oth was just saying, about how I am with categories. I think it's better to have fewer than many, right? You don't want to have like M categories. So I think we should start small and then scale it as content grows. So I'm curious to see, I open it to all of you guys, if you have any insights on it or any opinions. What do you guys think?
Well, I think FPS might be just a touch too limiting. Why not just shooter? Because, like, for example, you've got the Division coming out, which is actually a third-person shooter, but it should be in the same category as, like, Battlefield and those type of things. And then I would say we might want to just keep strategy because of things like StarCraft 2 and, you know, they might drop a new one or whatever and then just make a new MOBA category. But I do understand you're trying to kind of cut down on categories at the same time.
Well, what I'm thinking of is like, let's use your example of the Division. Let's say there was an FPS category. I see FPS as your like Destiny, your Team Fortress 2, your drum roll.
I know
Roll.
what's coming.
Overwatch.
Oh god.
It's got to be
Yes.
said at least twice a meeting.
Have you
Overwatch.
seen Overwatch?
Have you
Twice?
seen Overwatch? What? What?
I'm surprised they didn't throw that in before Albion got said.
It's like
You know, like the very team based or free for all shooter FPS things. The Division, I would put it in general. I don't think that is something that is
Really?
FPSy. Yeah.
Wow. I would never think that. I would put it in FPS if there was no other shooter
I
category.
dropped my pen.
See, now I'm with you. I'm almost on the same page there as Wayward as far as that. I mean, I definitely would call it a shooter of some sort based on what I've seen with the game. but I almost would look at FPS as like Coke. You don't necessarily think it's Coca-Cola, it's a soft drink. And I think people will plug and play FPS as a shooter game, and then you're not really going to get crucified if it's not truly first person.
Yeah, you're right, but I take things very literally. But you're right. Like, you could throw an FPS and everybody would understand, I think.
Yeah, I think that's really the takeaway here, and that's what I've been working on at like a huge scale, obviously at work. Is, you know, we may, if we really think about the logic of how these things are laid out, we may arrive at something different, and that's really, it's probably the way it should be in terms of like, this is the way it should be categorized, but I think we have to be open to understanding that that is not what the mental model is. Like, in all of our heads, we don't
Right.
think of it like that, right? So, looking at it through that lens, we might decide on something else, right?
Yeah. So what, at this point, does that change in any way the tagging system?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
'Cause I
The tagging would remain the same. The tagging has kind of gone a little bit free for all. When we first envisioned it, we talked about doing platform and game. I think the tagging is not very robust right now. It's more just like getting the data in there, and then we
Right.
can do more with it.
to be
but,
searched later or something.
Yeah, we can surface it more later.
So
Go ahead.
I just, ever since we implemented tagging, I just really would like to be able to see the tag before actually going into the thread. Like, I really don't know if that entails a lot of work or if it would cause clutter, but I just think it's kind of funny how we can tag these, but nobody can see the tag until they're already in the thread.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And that falls into having the data available, and we're not really doing much with it right now.
Okay, I see.
I mean, that's basically where we're at with that. That data needs to be surfaced. Go ahead, off.
I was going to say the other thing is we have to remember, like, for those who don't know, Vecino and his like dev team of Shane Riley and Ruby Mug are working behind the scenes on a completely ground up platform right now. So the more we have to continue to like build features for our current platform, the more time that takes away from what they're working on and like the epic awesomeness that is like in development. So I know that that's one of the balancing acts that Vecino doesn't always talk about, that he and the other guys are going through, but that's part of it also. That's kind of why polls are still broken, because right now polls are broken and it's a hot mess, and trying to sort it out is more work at this point than some of the other like simpler fixes we've come up with in the interim.
Yeah, we kind of like avatars is a good example of that, and S3 stuff. I am the one who fixed those items, and it was like a very much like, do you know, there's only so many hours in the day, especially like after hours, and do you fix this or work on the new stuff? You know, we're kind of
Right.
like in a balancing situation of, do we draw a line in the sand and say no new development here and everything's dedicated here? So that's ongoing, but yeah, we're definitely trying to like figure that out.
Dude.
Okay, wait, what is the chat saying? Are we talking about making a post about any bugs you find would be nice?
They're talking about Albion Online,
Oh, I
sending
see.
up like a mass post.
Yeah, I would probably send that directly to Albion. I'm sure they would appreciate it.
I do have a question while we're still talking about the. I'm sorry if you wanted to continue down the bug
Sure,
post.
go ahead.
But from my perspective, I've always just kind of been universal with strats and trying to keep my eye on everything. So I'm curious, for the folks that are more interested in specifically what they play, how often do you drill down into a specific category, or do you really just play around in the new and whatnot category? Is there anybody there that just like lives and dies by categories?
Well, I mean, the stuff I'm reading is mostly in the RPG category because that's where the MMOs are living. But lately, I've also been messing around in strategy because of heroes. But I mean, I really don't ever dive into the category and look around. I just look for things that I'm into and then kind of follow that path where it might take me.
But you don't go to the specific category or even the tag to see a
No,
listing
no.
of those things. You just
No, I
live in the
don't.
latest.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's a great question, though, because I think, me, Off, Tommy, Vecino, a lot of us around here, we read every single post, so I kind of think that definitely gets lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, I think that there's and we sort of track that, right? We track sort of how it breaks down in terms of the usage. And I think there's a subset of users, obviously, that we can see from the data that you basically read every post, and then there's a subset that read very few posts, or they wait until they get like a digest email and then they'll see if anything interests them and then they'll click on it maybe. And obviously the numbers, like, it's a long tail to that like regular user. So there's different user usage there that maybe we'll be cognizant of. But I think I'd like to make a decision now and say, okay, are we all cool with maybe exploring some new category changes that are in the same vein, but it's more like I feel like the changes I proposed today are more like just wording changes and tweaks rather than like a total paradigm shift like we did last time.
Well, my vote, I'd like the idea of going more with the common tongue as opposed to if you really sat down and said, this is the logical title. What is the slang, for lack of a better term? What is the everyday person going to call it? I think that just makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I would just like to say, I really hope we can get Ruby to do some behind-the-scenes magic so we don't have to do it the hard way again.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
the first
that's
go was
true.
rough.
I don't think we'll even have to rearrange much, to be honest.
Well, when you're talking
Maybe,
about
yeah.
think about it this way, like, okay, if you're going to rename strategy MOBA, for example, like, unless we identify posts based on game tags that are considered MOBAs, we're going to have to go in and like manually pull all of the non-MOBA game threads out and toss them in general ourselves, or just leave them there and
we
not
can
worry
do it
about
based
it.
on tag, do a database query on the tags and then move them. That should be okay.
Yeah.
Or we can
yeah.
just YOLO it, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll just make a YOLO category, and if it doesn't fit in general,
Yeah.
it's YOLO.
I mean, you only YOLO once. Okay.
Good God.
I don't know what to say to that.
There was no
well,
answer for that.
What's next? Is it time to give away a key?
Oh my God, it's been time to give away a key. We're half hour into the show.
I believe so, yes.
All right, let's give away a key.
Come on,
Drum roll.
I put my name in there 7 times. Come on.
My name's in there. Come on, I want another one.
You want another one? I don't see your name in there. Did you put it in?
He literally
No,
just
I
typed
didn't.
name.
Oh.
Oh no, that was dynamable.
All right, if you haven't done it, put your get your last junk in there. Creeposaurus has entered at least 45 times. It's counted as one. I don't know if he knows that part. Plus he already has a key, so there's that.
He's just playing it safe, man.
He's playing it safe. All right, maybe he'll be nice if he wins and give his key away. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, pick winner.
The silence is
Ring
deafening.
Chat.
Ring Chat. You're the best.
Oh, Ken, you got to be quicker.
Ring Chat. Are you alive? You have but a couple. I'm going to start my hold on. Oh, he responded. Okay, I'm going to start my timer for the next one. That way, if someone's not here, we're not going to give them we're going to give someone else a chance.
Ring Chat, you're the best around.
You're the best
I'm never gonna keep him down.
around.
Looking forward to catching you in game, man. Congratulations.
Okay, that's one. Let's give away one more, and then we'll do some quick top posts, and then we'll give away some more.
I like this giving away stuff.
3, 2, 1, pick. Shalina, 89. I don't know you, but you should sign up for Strats. I don't know who you are, but are you alive? Oh, starting countdown. Shalina, are you alive?
At
It's not looking good.
This is a
1989.
wonderful song.
That's like just born yesterday. It's
Hey, watch it, bud.
Shalina.
honestly,
Shalina.
I think this hat was older than that.
Not
Is
based
she
on that logo,
89?
it
She
ain't.
may be 89. 30 seconds. Giving you 1 minute. That's a long time to get back in the chat. Someone ping Shalina if you know her.
Don't do it, Shalina. Don't let this slip through your fingers.
Don't let it slip
Let
through
it
your
go.
fingers.
I want to win.
It's gonna keep you
Could
down.
be.
Let
Real.
it go. Let it go.
I was fucking knew somebody was gonna do it.
I had to.
Driz, you've now been temporarily banned. You've got 30 seconds, and you have to consider everything you say for 10 seconds before you speak from here on out.
Oh, that's it. Shalina is dead. You're dead to us, Shalina.
I hope
Damn,
not. That would
harsh.
be an awful reason
Oh my
to miss.
god, you're alive. Oh, what?
Wow. Do we
Wow.
do we
What's
re-
the
It was on the
protocol in
cusp.
this
Hey, look,
situation?
It's on the
Wow, under
It's-
the
here's it.
gun.
It's there, but remember, she didn't get all that information. Where she's behind us a little bit. So yeah, I say we give it to her.
Okay, yes, we give it to her. Absolutely. All right, Shalina. You
She
you
cheated.
barely made it. Okay. So everyone that wins, what you're going to need to do is sign up for strats.co so I can send you your key. Oth, can you facilitate that while I'm doing this?
That's
It's-
literally what I've been doing the entire time.
I know that's why I said you're awesome. So Ringchat and Shalina, make sure you sign up. I will send you your key, and we have 3 more keys to give away. First, we are going to go down the list real quick and hit our top posts.
I want to talk about the second
just
one.
to see if there's anything there. /top. If you're not with us, one interesting thing: all the top posts. You know why all these introductions are top posts on Strats? Because all of our members are super nice and they respond to all of the introductions and they're like, welcome, we love you.
That is
You
amazing.
know what I'm saying?
One of the top 10 posts is not an introduction.
And that's
I
the
know.
one I want to talk about.
Okay, let's talk about
Which
it.
one is that?
The give
something
away.
away.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, this
is big.
came from another member. I forget who. I wish I could give them a shout out, but someone suggested it last time, and here we are implementing it this time.
I know who I know who utilized it first, and I know who was
Yes.
victimized first.
You, our very own Off was victimized first. I don't know if you could call it victimized.
I think technically I was the sacrificial lamb.
Yes, because of sandwich and shoes.
That's right.
That's
Yes, I forgot about that.
Sandwich and shoes.
You know what? I actually was in the park playing chess with that guy today. All right. So,
I wasn't in the park.
but you didn't give me a sandwich or shoes. So check this out. Here's the cool thing. Everybody wants to help. Everyone wants to do something to support us out there. And what we really like to do is kind of spread the love back out to the community, like giving away beta keys, for example, or alpha keys like we're doing here tonight. So if you find something there nice to give away, valued at least $10, we will change the title of one of the regulars for 30 days to whatever you want.
You get to pick, by the way.
Yeah, you get to pick the person and the title. And honestly, what you're going to give away.
The reason I limited to the regulars, and maybe this is different, I felt like if we go and change titles of random people, that kind of sucks. But, you know, the regulars will be down with it. So
Yeah, if it's like day one, and you're like, oh, change that guy's name to Hot
Right.
Dog.
Someone changed my title to
Hot dog.
Gamer Bitch or something. It's like, what? No. Looter, Guild Bank Stealer. That would be Draco.
Draco.
It's not a victimless crime.
No, it's not a victimless crime. All right. hopefully Shalina gets back to us with what her Strats username is. P.S. She's a little late. She has mad delay.
I'm wondering if we have to track it somehow, because I would be, if it were me and I dug into my wallet and pulled my last $2 out and I changed Oth's name to something pink and fuzzy, he'd probably like that, like My Little Pony.
Yeah, anything My Little Pony, he'd be all about.
I'm okay. You got some shit to say about Dash? Say it now.
And then, Dynamable, decided to bust out his couple bucks and throw something and change Oth's name. I'd feel kind of ripped off.
Well, I think we
Uh-oh.
decide officially
What is he
that,
getting? What is he getting?
Alf is out.
He's coming back with a life-size inflatable My Little Pony experience.
I'm
Easy.
scared to know what he's coming back with.
No, it's a unicorn, I swear. That's why that thing's protruding from
All
his
right,
head.
well let's we'll set up a calendar and track it. How about that? Or actually, all we need to do is set up a post that shows the date, and then if someone wants to change another person's name, we check the post and say, "Oh no, it's not available."
So-
Or it is available.
Are you going to be made aware of who changed your name to what it is that it's changed to, or your title? I mean.
I did do that for the last one. I suppose it doesn't have to be like that. I figured it's all in good fun, so.
No, yeah, I'd like that's what I'm saying. If somebody changes my title, I'd like to see who it is. So I can be like, "Oh, you zinged me. Good job."
Yes, you're allowed to win if you're not a member, because what Shalina is going to do is she's going to go and sign up and then post an intro, and she's going to get sucked into the magic that is Strats. Alpha Key is a small price to pay for having Shalina hang out with us in Strats. That's how that works.
Small price?
Okay.
Oh, really?
You got some shit to say? Say it now. I'll link the thread again. Where's my bro hoof thread?
Don't, please
God,
don't.
that's
We
so
don't need to read that again.
That's amazing. Whatever floats your boat, man.
All right, so skimming back through the top posts there, like I said, there's a bunch of new members, a bunch of introductions out there, a lot of just shout out love for Albion, Alpha. Let's see here. Did you guys know that there's cute little Heroes of the Storm minis out there? Essentially,
This is true.
Vecino knows a little bit about everything. Actually, I can't even tell him a story without, I'll start talking about something that happened in my living room. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know." And I'm like, "How do you know everything?"
Wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Howie Mandel?
Yeah, exactly.
I did know about that.
And so he posts up there a few days ago that he doesn't know about these collectible Heroes of the Storm minis. Irony is that we had 4 posts about it for the last couple of months, which is a good thing. When the boss can't keep tracks of everything anymore, that's a good problem to have.
It's true. Yes. The other thing I'd like to talk about, which is way down on the list, but I'm starting to post Loot Crate threads every month about what the Loot Crate will be. If you would like to support what we do here, you could potentially, and you're also into Loot Crate, you could sign up for Loot Crate and use discount code Strats, and you would be doing everyone a favor, all of our streamers specifically on the Twitch team.
Plus, you save dollars.
Plus, you save 10%. That's true. I forgot about that.
And I've got
all about
one
the
more
money,
thing
man.
about the Loot Crate thing, if you don't mind.
Yes.
I'm going to unveil a secret that's going to happen starting with July's Heroes 2 Loot Crate. Following
Okay.
the weekly, so right after this meeting, after this get together, I will stream the unboxing of the that month's Loot Crate,
Oh my God, epic.
and everything in that will be raffled off, and I'll take care of the postage of getting it out to them.
Whoa. Mic drop. I thought I thought this was gonna be just a normal stream, and then you just mic drop it. All right, well there you go. So check out Tommy's stream. We'll make sure that we do a stream referral at the end of this. Remind me if I forget.
Oh, I figure I'll do it right over Strats. I mean, Strats.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, perfect. Boom.
Yeah, I guess I got following the mic drop piece there. No, it'll be over Strats. Yeah.
You don't have to go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
We'll have
Put that controller down.
We'll have a quick
Don't
little
touch that dial.
little
Don't
interlude.
touch that dial.
Let me get another Corona, and then we'll rock and roll right into it.
Right. Okay. What's next?
We do need to get you a Corona count overlay. You need that.
That's a great idea. We'll get the ruby mug on that.
One more key.
Key.
Key. It's going. Your previous key entries count, by the way. I'm not resetting it. I'm just picking another one. I'm posting it in order to include the new people that have just joined us, because I'm also watching the list and people are coming in and going out, so I want to make sure that everybody's accounted for. All right? Because I'm a nice guy. Okay. Let's pick a winner. Drum roll, please. It's hard to do a drum roll on Mumble. Pick winner. Oh, it's our very own Dynamable.
Yes.
Dynamable.
Oh my God!
The hype is
Now he's
real.
gonna-
He's
Iron
like
Banner's
hyperventilating.
Iron Banner. Forget
I had
Iron
to
Banner.
type I was
Iron
here.
who? Iron Sword in Albion.
I had
Am
to
I
type
right?
I was here, or else I was gonna get forgotten.
Well, you mean you didn't talk to us about Destiny?
That's true. How's the new Iron Banner happening?
I don't know. It doesn't start till tomorrow. I can't see the future.
Oh yeah. Well, are you
Why
excited
not?
about it? Is
I'm
it the
so
same
stoked.
rules as everything?
Yeah, it's the same as normal, but it's gonna be everybody on playing together. It's freaking awesome. 6v6. Everybody just rolls in
snap.
there. Hopefully, we'll run into booty sweat again. We'll all be good to go.
Booty sweat. For those of you that don't know, Dynamable, our very own Dynamable, is the fearless leader of the Destiny clan in really both Xbox and PS4. He doesn't do a lot of Xboxing, but
I don't know.
he's really the face
hard.
of Destiny. Let's be honest.
The face.
The face.
We
the booty
just need to
sweat
get
of, the
like
booty of Destiny.
we need to get a Destiny cover and just cover the Traveler with Dynamable's face.
Yes, we need to do that. Absolutely.
That's perfect.
Didn't
Wow.
wasn't that Dynamable in the Sherpa picture? Wasn't that? I thought that was him.
Yeah, that's him. I took that off his.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
that was
why he
me.
looked familiar.
That was in the
Yeah.
real picture thread in the lounge.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
You caught me.
Okay, I'm just writing down our winners here so I don't forget. I'm writing it down on my flashy Blizzard pad. That's right.
So that's what you got this year for a dividend check, a notepad. Blizzard must be doing really well.
These are my dividends from being a stockholder. Is this notepad?
Is it a handy dandy notebook?
Shalina, 89. Now, Shalina, I'm hoping that you're going to sign up before the stream is over, because if you don't sign up, I'm going to have to give away your key. And I'd like to give it away now rather than be like, oh, you never signed up, so how am I going to give you a key? All right. And then Dynamable, our fearless Dynamable. The Dynamable,
Fearless.
Dynamable.
Oh, and Mackenzie's calling you out, saying that's the starter pack notepad. From
That
Heroes
is a
of-
starter pack notepad. Yeah. Did you think it was really a dividend from being a shareholder? I thought that was assumed that was a joke. No, you do not get notepads as dividends, everybody.
No, I figured
That
that
was a joke.
when you
Well,
were
it would be
having
practical.
lunch with the executives over there, that maybe you said,
No.
Yeah.
First of all, Blizzard is headquartered in LA, not San Francisco.
oh, like you don't fly around in a jet for lunch. Come on now.
Oh boy. All right.
Trademark.
Next.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
Since we're talking about Blizzard, I
Bring
think
it.
we just need to go back through all of these meetings, do a supercut of all the time we've all flipped our lids about Overwatch, and send it to them. They need to know.
Then they'll send us a 60
Yes,
million
absolutely.
beta keys.
Yeah,
That is
then we'll get alpha
required.
access. Right? That's how it works.
That was I'm very impressed with the brain power there. That was awesome.
I just can't wait for Dynamable to come into Albion Online because he's gonna spend half the time dead anyways.
Ooh.
That
That's
may
what he
or
does in
may
the
not
Crucible.
be correct.
You should vault a glass with that guy sometime.
Bring it.
That
Bring it.
may or may not be correct.
You should vault a glass with that guy sometime.
Right? That's how it works.
Guaranteed first one dead every time.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But I'll have you know I played the game the other day and had a 16 KD. So, okay.
So
Was your girlfriend playing for you?
No,
Or...
no, but my KD's up to like 0.08 now, so it's pretty good, right?
It's all right.
So
Is it like golf?
it's like golf, yeah. The closer to 0 you are, the better.
Right.
You know, all this love that's being thrown out there reminds me of our final topic to talk about.
Okay, bring it.
It's the shout outs. It's the props. It's the man.
It's
You've
the
done a great
props.
job.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna give other people an opportunity to win.
Well,
ahead.
I think right offhand, there's a big shout out needs to go out to Driz. And
Absolutely.
there's more layers to this. You know, it could be easily argued that, hey, you know, this title's hot. It's bringing a lot of names in here. But no, it takes a lot of work, a lot of energy. And the groundwork that was laid for the success of what's going on right now with Albion Online as it applies to Strats was laid months and months and months ago.
Months.
And
He's
it's
like a chemist in there, just like working it.
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
no, it is, and I'm trying to draw a serious point here, but no, so we really appreciate it. You've not only done a service to the family member here at Strats, but the new people coming in, but you're also helping proving the model that these titles, the earlier we can get in and start doing the legwork, the bigger benefits it contributes back to the community, and we appreciate it.
Thank you. That really means a lot coming from you guys. I mean, you know, I joined you guys with Destiny, and to be able to be here with this game and with Strats that means a lot to me.
Yeah, sorry, it's
A
only
tier-
get backwash.
A tear is forming. Something just flew into my eye, or my eye is sweating a little bit.
Now, if you guys go to the actual user breakdown, as far as forum.strats.co/users, for this week, you'll see I'm on top.
No, don't pick this week. This is a bad week for
Wow.
Wayward.
I just honestly pulled it up and looked. For the life of me, this one doesn't make
Wait,
any
no,
sense.
Are you on top? I don't think you are on top.
No,
In
it
what
can't be.
category?
It must put
You
me
know-
on top.
You know, you're always on top, by the way. If
Plus,
you're
see,
not on the top, you're
No.
on the top.
You know, I've noticed that sometimes it's that way, sometimes it's not. You'll be shown twice. Sometimes you're on top
Well,
and
it
wherever you
depends on
actually
where
are.
you are on the list. Like, if you have to scroll way down to see yourself, then
Oh.
it's on the top.
gotcha.
Where's
Well,
the list?
honestly, I do not like the default where it rates by likes received. I think it's kind of an arbitrary. But
Why? That means you're posting good content.
It's
And
so
Driz
arbitrary. I
has
don't
posted
post and I
really
don't get
good
likes, so it's
content.
bullshit that I'm not said top.
I would like a metric that makes me on top. Personally.
Well,
If your
you
name
are
is
on
Tommy
top.
2118, you're on top. That's our metric. Search
that's
by
the metric.
right.
It's in
Oh.
alphabetical order, starting with T.
No, but one of my favorite ones that I should go out here and look at is entered. I mean, that's actually contribution. You know me, I'm the big what content are we putting out there?
Right.
And honestly, cousin Tony, Ninjaneer, even don't call me James. I haven't seen you a whole lot in the meetings and whatnot. I know you've had to kind of take a station back, but you guys are like killing it as far as like keeping the information going out there, and that's the lifeblood is what goes into the forums. So big shout out there too.
That is true. That's actually a good list, a good barometer for what we do here. We should visit that again next time. All right, I think we're pretty much golden. Let's give away 2 more keys, and then do we have any? We'll open it. Does anyone else have props, by the way? Before I say that, anyone else in Mumble have any props, or in the chat?
Well, who gave off that title? Because props
fucking
to them.
source.
Props to
fucking
him,
source.
because that is freaking golden.
Yep,
That's
Source
great.
Co. hooked up, and he's doing a giveaway of that. We should link that giveaway in the chat. By the way, if you want that, put your name in there. We're gonna do a drawing on that as well. We give a lot of shit away these days. Have you noticed that?
It's because
We
we're
give, like,
awesome.
We give so much shit away. I think it's great. And this like little contest will be good. People are always asking like, how can I contribute? They want to like send checks. It's amazing. Like people are so good. Like, can I make a donation? No, just give something away. Like buy something on Amazon. Do something like that that like benefits the whole community. That is awesome. All right, let's give.
Wait,
What were you
I
gonna say?
got
Go ahead.
one.
Go for it.
Mark Steele just joined us yesterday, but has been an enormous help today with Albion and everything. He was on the moment it came out, before I was able to get on. Had the silver and everything ready when I got on to get the guild started, so he's been an enormous help today. So I just want to give a shout out to him.
That is very true. Mark has been in Mumble and answering questions. I know he answered a ton of questions for Drool, which playing with Drool, we all know he asks a lot of fucking questions. And he's been a super help. So
You show
shout
some
out to
fucking
Mark.
respect for
Props to
killing
Mark.
farmer.
That's
Mark
right.
Steele, by the way, on Strats. Okay. Anyone else? Going once, going twice. All right, let's give away a key. If you have another shout out, feel free to shout it out. Drum roll, key, giving, 3, 2, 1. Pick a winner. Oh my God! Are you serious?
It's a good thing he's been typing it into
cannot
chat
believe
every
it.
3 seconds.
You know it's not rigged because if it was rigged, I would have never picked him.
And the truth comes.
Oh my God!
He says he
Oh,
doesn't
there-
need it.
Oh,
He said give it to
he's
someone else.
taking the high road. He's taking the high road, everybody. All right. Are you sure about that, Creep? If you want it, we have to. We all pray as gamers. We pray to the god of RNG, and if you want it, the RNG god blessed you, and if you
His name is RN Jesus. Get it right.
RN Jesus.
The question is this Destiny? Can you trade to your friends?
You can trade to your friends. All right, he's been playing all day. We're gonna give it to someone else. I'm not gonna debate it. I think it's good.
Does
We're
he
gonna
get a
pick
title
another
change for
winner. We
this?
still have 2 to give away. Who's it gonna be? It's D.
Diego,
Oh, snap.
Grats, D. Bitch, if you fucking abandon me in Diablo, I'm gonna kill you. I'm just putting it.
But wait a minute, is D here?
I'm sure he's.
Is D
He's been here
Don't text him. Don't text him.
Commence
I'm
not
countdown.
phone.
was
phone
gonna
is
text
inside.
him.
It's not.
I'm sorry, Alf. I'm
Watch,
taking
heard it.
your friend.
Oh, I need to start my timer.
He's coming to the dark side.
Oh, he's here.
No, he's not here.
Ah,
He's not
he's
here. He said
He's
no.
here.
No.
He's here.
You shouldn't give it to him just for him being a smartass. Like, nope.
He's not here. Nope. Congrats. Jake has got it. That's Oth's homeboy, so you know. All right. Real quick, I'm gonna just post again. If you want it, it's a Bang Albion. Look it up. Type Bang Albion. I mean exclamation point Albion. Sorry, programming term.
PS Twitch chat. Is there anything you would like to toss out for us to discuss briefly before we close this thing out? Because we haven't addressed anything you might want to talk.
Bow, bow, bow. Twitch chat.
I've been away, guys, but I got a key to give out too. I wouldn't mind
Oh yes.
throwing that out
yes.
there.
You will give it 1 second. We're giving away the last Albion key, and then the floor is yours.
This
What
is
key are
not-
you giving out, by the way?
This is not for, this is for the Fortnite alpha test that is also going on for the next 3 weeks, I believe. Starts
Okay.
either tomorrow or Wednesday. Not sure which day. Fortnite is a game by Epic. It's kind of a Dungeon Defenders style game, I believe. I don't really know much about it. I haven't seen a lot of gameplay. But for anybody interested, throw it out there, please.
Okay. Do you think it would be better to make a post about it?
I think I did.
First of all, does it have a dollar value associated with it of any
No.
kind? It doesn't. Okay. Because I was going to say you could change someone's title, which would be exciting.
No. This is just something they tweeted out. Said, hey, anybody that wants a key, tweet us. I did. And they sent me a key, and I have a link to get somebody else a key.
Okay, sounds good.
Are we gonna let Creep change a title?
All right, last and final winner of Albion. Get your bang Albions in. Oh my God, it's happening! I've got all the winners on my handy Blizzard notepad. It's gonna happen. 3, 2, 1. Pick winner. Oh,
Oh,
Orochio.
nice. He's been talking about wanting this all day.
Well,
That's a big
all
win.
day just became right now. His dreams, his all day dreams, have come true. Assuming he's in chat. Are you in
He
chat?
said.
Oh, he was like-
he responded.
He responded before
did?
he knew.
Yes, immediately. Like it's.
Oh my God, he is. Yes, I see it. Yes. Okay, let me write down your name. Hopefully, you're one of the people that I don't know. Is your Strats name the same as this name? That is.
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect. Wayward is on it. All right, so Rink Chat. Was it? I can't read my own writing. Shalina 89, Dynamable, Diakis, and Orochio.
Wait,
Something
did
like
Sharina make an account?
Bless you.
I believe she did.
Shalina
I believe she
make an
did.
account? That's an excellent question. We need to find that out right
I think she
now.
threw it in Twitch chat that she linked her intro post, but I haven't checked.
Shalina 89, she's right there. You should make an intro post. But I'm not going to hold you to that. I feel like you should because we are good people, but I'm not going to hold it to hold. Orochio. Got it. Okay, thank you to all
Nailed
of
it.
our amazing Albion winners. Thanks for coming. Ninjaneer, do you want to give away your key real quick? Do you want me to do another drawing?
Yes, please.
All right, I'm going to reset. Okay, what is it? What is the game called again?
Fortnite. Fortnite.
The suspense is killing me.
The suspense is killing me. Okay, let's
I'm not sure what
type
Tommy is staring at.
bang fort. Bang fort if you want a key. Boom. Bang it, bang it, bang it. It's dollar dealing days down at the Strats Co. Twitch stream. Everything must go.
No, Driz,
Wow.
there was somebody was muted in the mumble when I was trying to fix it, and my mumble's up on the big screen.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna give it 1 minute. I think everybody's basically there. The entries are still coming in. The suspense is killing me, everybody.
Ninja
When you
Neer,
mean
you
Does
the
anyone
can't.
want to
You
take
really
bets?
just
Do
mean
you want to take
stuff.
secondary bets on who's gonna win?
It's going to be with love, Mackenzie. She wins something every week.
That's true. That's a strong bet. I'm gonna go with Ghost Hog. I've got $5 on Ghost Hog.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna win.
I
I'll
got.
take
I got
$5 on myself.
Sinish. I got Sinish. I
Hold-
like
Hold
the
on, let me
underdog.
write this down. Vecino.
I thought Mackenzie was gonna win one of the alpha giveaways.
Tommy's Mackenzie. What do you got, Wayward?
Sinish. I'm feeling good about Sinish right now.
Wayward's got Sinish.
You know what? I'm pulling for ZXC Dustin.
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, I just want to guys know that I have myself as the winner as well. So
okay.
See, me and
Sinish has
Sinish.
got Sinish.
Not being selfish, but
You're
yeah,
making
I
my
choose
math
me.
complicated though, unfortunately, but that's okay because you're betting on the same person. Okay. Anyone else in the chat want to bet who's gonna win this? You can't
Sinish.
pay though.
You can have me,
because it's
Sinish.
$5. So
And for those who don't know, Vecino's math algorithm is a lot stronger than he's leading on.
I have no idea.
Well, it's part of
Broward
his core
Public Schools,
programming.
everybody. I'm a dropout. All right. Let's do this. I think we're all ready. Winner. of Ninjaneers Fortnite Alpha Key is.
Oh,
Sudden.
I knew it. I could feel it.
Oh,
It was
my
electric.
God. Who
Time
put
to pay
Senish?
out.
Wayward and Senish.
We knew it, man.
I had Senish too. What you talking about?
Oh, get out of here,
Domo had
Domo.
Senish? Okay.
I'd
guys
like
are
to
breaking
thank
up.
everyone
I don't
that made this
remember.
possible.
So wait, what do I win for being an excellent gambler?
Right. You should
Nothing.
get something.
Well, wait.
You
Domo,
did.
Domo had
Congratulations.
Senish.
I think I said Senish too. We can roll the tapes back.
No,
Oh, come
no,
on,
you didn't.
Tommy. Come on, Tommy.
You
It's time
said
to bring
you
out
were
the
all
secret
about Kenzie.
Albion keys.
No, you all
just so you know.
you all win $1 and
7 cents.
666666666 infinity cents or something like that. I'll figure something out. Okay. No, actually, you all win. I need to add. How many people? Let's do this right. Hold on. All right. I need a calculator. I told you.
Let's use Bitcoin.
Why doesn't AI need a calculator though?
I would prefer Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
Okay, so the pot was $11. So you all win $3.66 infinity cents.
Yes.
This
do
is
you
amazing.
Need my PayPal info.
Okay.
We already have it.
And Sinish wins a key. Ninjaneer, can you message Sinish his wonderful key?
And go ahead and copy me on that just to make sure he gets it, and I'll take care of it.
That's true.
No, don't
We don't
really
want
copy
any.
me.
We don't want any trouble. We don't want any fake promos going out.
It's good to have redundancy.
Yeah.
I might do a quick copy paste and delete the post. Whoops. I don't know what happened, Sinish.
Whoops. I don't know.
Yeah,
But this
leave
new
the Ninjaneers
Fortnite is pretty
stand.
great. I don't know if you guys have been playing it.
You guys are always working against me.
It's true. It's very true.
Oh, Ninjaneer's working some sort of scam because he's saying he's got to do it via email now. Ooh.
He's also going to
My
need you to
Chinese
deposit.
address.
Yeah, I gave him a
Alright.
double blind email.
Everybody, if this is your first Strats Weekly, we do this every single Monday at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 Eastern, and it's always this much fun. It's like 100% better. This is actually a really bad one.
You
So
guys
There was
don't
missed
actually-
judge this one.
the
This
best
was a
part.
bad one?
The best
I'm just
part
kidding.
is 15 minutes up to it is watching Vecino pull his hair out because we have an audio problem or a video
Yes.
problem.
I
Or
am
he's
a
freaking
chronic
out because I
perfectionist
curse in the
and I
pregame.
cringe whenever something goes wrong. But I'm working on it with my therapist, and we're gonna get through it.
I've got
AIs have
as-
therapists now?
I mean, my programmer.
Oh, okay, there we go. That makes sense.
Okay. I'm
Ero-
gonna send out
Erosio.
keys to Rinkchat, Shalina, Dynamable, Diakis, and Orochio.
Orochio, make sure you go to Strats forum.strats.co, make an account if you haven't already.
He already has an account.
Well, he's pinging
Come
in
on,
Twitch. He keeps
Dude,
pinging in
he's-
Twitch
he's like
chat.
our number one member.
He's pinging
doing
in Twitch
everything.
chat about
Number
when's he going to
one
get his
member.
key. So just kind of give him some love there, so he can not stress out about it.
All right. And if you're watching the stream, Tommy is going to be streaming in like 5 minutes on this very Twitch channel. Stay tuned for that, and he is going to give away. Well, tell him what you're doing again.
Well,
By the way.
the game plan was for July, but I can do a really, really rough one for this month. But
Sure.
the plan is that I will do an unboxing of the loot crate for the month, and then I will raffle off the same way we do these game keys, all the contents of it, and I will take care of the shipping and get it out to the winners.
Boom. All right. So if you're comfortable with giving Tommy your address, I know he looks super creepy, but that's up to you, and you can get a loot crate tchotchke of your very
I
own.
blame the
All right.
hat.
Signed by Tommy, right? You got to sign this. thing.
Yes, that is an excellent point.
Could I have it signed by his hat instead?
Yeah, yes, Tommy's hat.
The hat.
Or
The
the
hat.
beard.
How about
The
the
hat.
shoes? The shoes?
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe the shoes.
Sandwich and shoot.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you need to sign everything. Tommy, sandwich and shoot. All right, it's 7 o'clock. We should wrap. Thank you for coming, everybody. I greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you in Albion and Destiny and Heroes of the Storm and